You don't need new routines. You need a system that works even on bad days. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Lucy. I share tips on journaling, pocket journaling, and mental clarity. If you've ever started a routine with real motivation and then eventually abandoned it, this video is for you. Routines don't fail because people are lazy or unmotivated. They fail because they demand consistent energy, stable emotions, and perfect mornings. 3 things most adults don't actually have. What you need isn't a better routine, but a small, simple system that survives the real days, the low energy, stress, and distractions. So in this video, I'll share a system that has proven to work over and over again. I use it almost every day, if not several times per day. We'll dive into this next, but first, if you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. It would help me create more videos that you'll enjoy watching. Okay, let's go. Okay, so how would a system that works every time look like? Here are 3 main principles that make it unshakable. Plan for a real day. Pick an action that you want to repeat, but imagine how it would unfold on a real day. And I emphasize, a real day. It can be something that takes under 5 minutes, can be done tired, or anything that creates a sense of forward motion and therefore progress. Remove daily choice. Another thing that can help you stick to the action you've picked is to decide just once how and when you want to conduct it, and stick to that plan each time, instead of making that decision every day. So, decide before you start a routine when that routine happens, where it happens, how long it will take, and what done looks like. Many routines die from decision fatigue. So, remove daily choice. Shrink the system. The third tip is to have a smaller or quicker version of your routine that you can do on busy or hectic days. Shrink the system to survive the bad days. Ask yourself, what's the smallest version of this that still keeps me aligned? Your system should work when you slept badly, when work was chaotic, or when you feel behind. Take a few moments to envision how the system and its abbreviated version would look. Now let's put all this into practice. Let's take working out, for example, because this is where routines fail most often. People think they stop exercising because they're lazy, but what actually happens is this. By the time the day is over, their thinking is already exhausted. So the workout starts to feel like another decision, another demand, another thing to negotiate, more work. Without clarity and without a system, we might ask ourselves, should I go or rest? What workout should I do? Is it even worth it today? That internal debate drains more energy than the workout itself. The system replaces that with, I don't need to decide anything. I only need to show up. 5 minutes counts. Movement first, decisions later. Now let's take journaling. Another routine people start with good intentions and then drop. Most people don't stop journaling because it doesn't help. They stop because they turn it into something heavy. They think it requires time, emotional depth, insight. The quote, right mood. So when the day feels messy, journaling feels impossible. Without clarity, you might ask yourself, what should I write about? Is this even useful? I don't feel reflective today. And the journal stays closed. The fix isn't more discipline, it's removing the thinking load. With a clarity-first system and a clear plan, like 1 page, 3 questions, 5 minutes, the thinking is stabilized. Journaling stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like relief. That's why it sticks. Daily planning is another routine people constantly abandon, not because planning doesn't work, but because they confuse planning with control. They open a to-do app. They dump everything in their head. They create an unrealistic list. And by midday, the whole system collapses. Without clarity, you might ask, what should I tackle first? Why am I behind already? Is this even the right priority? So planning becomes another source of stress. The fix is shrinking the system. With a clarity-first system, you identify one priority, one constraint, one next action. That's it. When the mind knows what matters, the rest becomes optional instead of overwhelming. Planning becomes guidance, not pressure. Let me add something important here. When you stop relying on motivation and start relying on a small clarity system, something subtle but powerful shifts. You stop negotiating with yourself all day. You stop waking up thinking, will I feel like doing this today? You stop ending the day thinking, I failed again. Instead, your days become quieter internally. You don't need perfect energy. You don't need ideal conditions. You don't need to feel inspired. You just follow the structure. And over time, something else happens. You rebuild trust with yourself. Because you're no longer making big promises you can't keep. You're keeping small promises that survive real life. That changes how you see yourself. You stop identifying as someone who can't stick to routines, and you start identifying as someone who operates with clarity, even on messy days. That identity shift matters more than any morning routine ever could. This system works because clarity reduces overwhelm, small systems bypass motivation, and anchors rebuild trust with yourself. You stop starting over because you never fully fall off. If you want a simple system for thinking clearly, especially when life feels noisy or overwhelming, I've linked my clarity guide below. It includes prompts for 21 days, and it's the exact structure I use to reset decisions, focus, and direction. Check out my Substack as well. I post there regularly. So again, you don't need to feel calm to act clearly. You just need a system you can rely on when things get heavy. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you found something helpful, consider subscribing and giving it a like. It really helps the channel. I'll see you in the next one.